Hey, how's it going, everybody? Ribnum here, back again with another Raid Shadow Legends video. I got a short one here for you guys today. We have the new fusion information that dropped from the content creators today on Wight, Queen, and Kora, and her tandem duo partner champion, Wight, King, Narses. Now, this is going to be part of the February Valentine's Day fusion. And I think she looks pretty solid. I'm not going to go ahead and break down both their kits. You've probably already seen a breakdown of them from the bigger content creators here. But I do want to talk about the reason why I think you should actually aim for getting this champion, Wight, Queen, and Kora. Okay, now a lot of people, you might see her as, oh, she's a really solid support champion. She's got a revive. She removes some debuffs. Looks like she also does a cooldown on some abilities. That's awesome. That looks like you could pair her up with like Emic, Yumiko, what's his name? Kymar. Well, a lot of you might say, well, if I can't guarantee that I'm gonna get Wight King Narses here, who is an HP legendary who is said to combatant against Paras and Marishka. If I can't guarantee that I can get this guy, why do I care about getting the fusion? Well, here's what I'm going to say. Now, this is just speculation, but we've seen it happen twice now. And if it happens again, it's going to be on schedule. It's going to be right on schedule. I want to speculate, not exactly guarantee, but I'm going to say that this guy is going to be included in a Deck of Fates event that will be happening in February. Okay, here's the evidence I have for that. Okay, I know he's a void, and it's very unheard of for voids to be like accessible and stuff like that. But you think about it, the last time we had a guaranteed void legendary event, people have been asking for it. When are we getting a guaranteed? Now, Plarium can just do it every other week if they want. They could literally do it every other day if they wanted. But for some reason, they're not. I'm going to say that it's been so long we haven't had a Void guaranteed legendary event that this guy is going to be part of a Deck of Fates coming up soon, okay? Now, take a look here. In the past, we had... Let's start with the Kaja one, actually. Here's the Kaja Deck of Fates that happened in October during the Timid Fusion event. Okay. First, I want to clarify that you do not need to uncover all of the cards to get the champion, to get all the fragments. I did it both times where I had at least one or two remaining to flip over. So I actually didn't have to clear the whole board at all. And you can see that with this Gwendolyn Deck of Fates that someone completed. These are not mine. I didn't pull mine up here. But if we go ahead and count the Kaja cards here, there are more. I think there's 15 fragment cards to flip for the Kaja. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 15 to flip over, and there was one book. Now there is 1, 2, 3. There's 5 of the epic purple, so you have a chance of getting. You have a little bit of a heightened chance of getting 3 of the purple in a row. Okay, it's not great, but it's a higher chance than normal. So people really liked this event, including myself. Kaja was a fantastic champion to go for. You really didn't want to miss out on her, even if you weren't getting Timid. She, as a spirit reviver, reviving the whole team, was worth it, in my opinion. But on the flip side, coming over here, let me see if I can increase this. Coming over here to the Gwendolyn event that happened 2 months later in December, there was a bit of a change. Now, this one is completed. However, you only have to flip over, I think, 15 cards. And you had 1, 2. You still had 1, 2. You had 6 of the purples, the purple epic. So they removed one of the cards. Instead of it being a 15, you only had to flip over 14. So 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You only had to flip over 14, which was great. But then they did add one more epic fragment. I think I heard people actually complaining about them making this harder or something, but this actually looks a lot better. Making it so you have to flip over less cards, and that they've added an extra epic purple. So you have that heightened chance to get a 3 in a row. So this was actually a better styled event. However, the champion Gwendolyn is not as objectively good as Kaja. She's not just, she can be used in a lot of places, but she was a bit of a letdown in my opinion. I think she still has a solid kit, but she just doesn't deliver in some places I'd like to see her deliver. But I still went for her. I would say, you know, if I could have went back in time and said not to do it, I would have saved my money. Okay. Now that brings me back to the Wight King Narses speculation that I have here. This is going to be 2 months later. So we had December, we had the last deck of fates. We went through January, and now we're in February. If Plarium are planning to do a deck of fates every 2 months, like we've seen 2 times now, or at least once, then this would make a lot of sense to see a fragment champion added to the deck of fates. Absolutely, I could see this being the case. And if that is, would that change your mind on going for Wight, Queen, and Kora? Frankly, for me, yes. I will be going for this champion. I'm going to be saving up. I know there's currently some events going on that you can spend money on, and that we have the fusion coming up. Also, I want to say, if we come here into the game, at the time of recording this, there is 1 day and 14 hours left to get Xena. I mean, if you got her already, awesome. I'm sure she's a great champion. I'm going to pass on her. I was thinking about waiting to the end, but if I want to save up enough for this guaranteed Narses style fusion coming up here, let me see if I can pull this. Yeah, this Wight King Narses deck of fates, if I'm going to save up for that, I want to start now and not spend as much money on the game until, let's say, this happens and we have to start buying shards or saving up for shards. So this is my advice to you guys. If you want to get some motivation to pull or fuse this fusion champion, then save up, because there's a good chance that Wight King Narses will be a deck of fates reward for you guys. And just to kind of go over and show real quick, I do have Kaja here. I love her. She is my absolute favorite reviver currently in the game. I don't think in Kora, Wight King, Queen and Kora is going to change that. She's a single target. She has some great abilities, but I think an AoE revive just takes the cake no matter what. This is on a 4-turn cooldown. I know the fusion is on a 3-turn. It makes sense. It's a single target. This is my favorite reviver right now. I got her so fast, very tanky, could use a little more resistance, but she's fantastic. And then we go down here to Gwendolyn. I had Gwendolyn in some good gear. Yeah, I think she was in some different gear before, but this is what I got her in right now. I don't even use her, to be honest. Could be a little better, but this is what I have her in. Let me know how you feel about Gwendolyn and how you feel about Kaja as well. And also leave a comment down below if you think that I'm correct in assuming the deck of fates will happen with this Void champion. I think it would be awesome for players to do it every 2 months. I mean, it's a lot of money in their pocket. It makes people actually go for the fusion, and it will make people spend more for the deck of fates. Okay, if you haven't already, please leave a like on this video, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks.